Ireland in the 1840s was a land dependent on the potato. This humble root vegetable was not just a food source, it was the lifeblood of the nation. The majority of the population, especially the rural poor, relied heavily on the potato for their daily sustenance. It was easy to grow, nutritious, and could thrive in the Irish soil where other crops might fail. This humble root vegetable was a staple for most of the population. Families planted, harvested, and consumed potatoes in vast quantities. It was a crop that required minimal effort yet provided maximum yield, making it indispensable. Families relied on it for their daily meals. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner often featured potatoes in some form. It was a common sight to see families gathered around a table, sharing a meal centered around this essential crop. Then in 1845, disaster struck. A mysterious and devastating disease began to spread through the potato fields. The blight, as it came to be known, was relentless and unforgiving. A deadly blight, a fast-spreading plant disease, reached Irish shores. It attacked the potato plants, causing them to wither and die. The once lush and green fields turned into a scene of desolation. The blight swiftly infected potato plants across the island. Farmers watched in horror as their crops, their primary source of food and income, were destroyed before their eyes. Healthy fields turned black and rotten almost overnight. The speed and severity of the blight left little time for farmers to react or find alternative solutions. The once abundant potato harvest was decimated, leaving the Irish people with little to eat. The impact was immediate and catastrophic. Starvation loomed as the primary food source vanished. The Great Hunger, as it would be known, had begun. This period of extreme hardship and suffering would leave an indelible mark on Ireland's history. Millions of people faced starvation. The blight did not discriminate. It affected everyone, from the youngest children to the elderly. The sight of emaciated bodies and hollow eyes became all too common. Families were torn apart as disease and hunger spread. The lack of food led to weakened immune systems, making people more susceptible to illnesses. Communities that once thrived were now struggling to survive. The Irish people, desperate for survival, looked across the Atlantic Ocean for hope. Emigration became a beacon of possibility, a chance to escape the relentless grip of famine. America, the land of opportunity, beckoned. Ships bound for the New World were filled with hopeful souls, seeking a fresh start, away from the blight and despair that had ravaged their homeland. Leaving their homeland was an agonizing decision, but many saw it as their only hope. Families pooled their meager savings to secure passage on ships bound for America. These vessels, often overcrowded and unsanitary, became known as coffin ships. The journey was perilous, lasting weeks or even months. Disease was rampant in the cramped quarters, and many perished at sea. Those who survived the arduous voyage arrived in America weak and impoverished. Life in America was not easy for the Irish immigrants. They faced prejudice and discrimination. Jobs were scarce, and many were forced to take low-paying, dangerous work. Despite these hardships, the Irish persevered. They clung to their traditions and their faith, and they brought with them their love of simple, hearty food like the potato. Section 4. Comfort food, mashed potatoes on the American table. Mashed potatoes, a dish deeply rooted in Irish culinary tradition, provided comfort and sustenance. Made with simple ingredients, potatoes, butter, milk, or cream, this humble dish was both affordable and filling. Irish immigrants introduced mashed potatoes to their American neighbors. The dish's creamy texture and mild flavor quickly gained popularity. It was a taste of home for the Irish and a comforting new experience for Americans. Section 5. A legacy in every bite: mashed potatoes, an Irish-American identity. As Irish immigrants integrated into American society, mashed potatoes became a staple on tables across the nation. The dish transcended its humble origins, appearing in restaurants and homes of all social classes. For Irish Americans, mashed potatoes held a special significance. They were a reminder of their heritage, a symbol of resilience and resourcefulness. The simple act of preparing and sharing this dish helped to keep their cultural identity alive. Section 6. Beyond the plate: the enduring influence of Irish culture. The story of mashed potatoes is just one example of the profound impact Irish immigrants had on American culture. When the Irish arrived in America, they brought with them not just their culinary traditions, but also their rich cultural heritage. From music and dance to literature and politics, the Irish have left an indelible mark on the American cultural landscape. Their traditional music, with its lively rhythms and soulful melodies, has influenced many American genres. Irish influence can be seen and felt in every aspect of American life. Annual parades and festivals celebrate Irish heritage, drawing crowds from all backgrounds to enjoy the vibrant displays of culture. The Great Famine may have driven the Irish from their homeland, but it also forged a resilient spirit that they carried with them across the ocean. Their spirit and traditions lived on in their new country, where they continued to practice their customs and pass them down through generations. They helped to shape the very fabric of American society, contributing to its development in numerous ways. Irish immigrants worked in various industries from construction to politics, leaving a lasting legacy. Contributing to its growth and diversity, the Irish have played a crucial role in making America the vibrant, multicultural nation it is today. Their enduring influence is a testament to their resilience and cultural richness. Section 7, a dish for all mashed potatoes, a timeless classic. Today, mashed potatoes remain a beloved dish in America and beyond. This simple yet versatile dish has found its way into the hearts and homes of people from all walks of life. From the bustling cities to the quiet countryside, mashed potatoes are a staple that brings comfort and joy to many. Whether served alongside a Thanksgiving turkey, where it complements the rich flavors of the holiday feast, as a comforting side dish that warms the soul on a chilly evening, or as the base for creative culinary creations in gourmet kitchens, mashed potatoes have proven their versatility time and again. Mashed potatoes continue to delight taste buds worldwide. Their creamy texture and rich flavor make them a favorite among both young and old. The next time you enjoy a spoonful of creamy mashed potatoes, savor the moment and appreciate the history behind this humble dish. Take a moment to remember their journey from the fields of Ireland to the tables of America. The potato, once a staple crop in Ireland, became a symbol of sustenance and survival. It's a story of hardship and resilience, of families who endured great challenges and brought their culinary traditions with them. It's a tale of cultural exchange and culinary adaptation, where the simple potato was transformed into a beloved dish through the creativity and resourcefulness of those who prepared it. It's a reminder that even the simplest of dishes can have a rich and fascinating history. So, the next time you sit down to a meal with mashed potatoes, think of the journey it has